The Young and the Restless spoilers next 2-week update June 10th to 21st, 2024. Genoa City had always been a battleground for power and revenge, but the tension had never been higher. Victor Newman, a titan in the business world, was consumed by his vendetta against Jack Abbott and Jabot. His obsession with bringing Jack down had reached a fever pitch, clouding his judgment and pushing him to the brink of madness. Victor's relentless pursuit of vengeance had set the stage for a conflict that threatened to engulf everyone around him. Michael Baldwin, ever the voice of caution, saw the impending storm and felt compelled to warn Lauren. "There's a war coming, Lauren," he said, his voice heavy with concern. "Victor's vendetta against Jack is going to escalate. You need to stay out of it, keep your head down, and don't let it disrupt our lives." Lauren nodded, understanding the gravity of the situation. She knew how ruthless Victor could be, and she had no intention of getting caught in the crossfire. Her priority was to protect her family and avoid the collateral damage of Victor's wrath. Meanwhile, Adam Newman was facing a different kind of crisis. His son, Connor, was battling severe health issues, and the stress was taking its toll on Adam. Connor had been admitted to a hospital that proved to be inadequate, with doctors who neither understood nor empathized with his condition. Adam's frustration grew as he watched his son's health deteriorate, feeling powerless to help. Determined to take matters into his own hands, Adam decided to bring Connor home. He believed that a loving and nurturing environment might be the key to Connor's recovery. "We'll do this together, son," Adam said softly, holding Connor close. "I'll take care of you, and we'll get through this." But the path to healing was fraught with challenges. While Adam's intentions were pure, the stress of managing Connor's health at home without professional medical support posed significant risks. The pressure mounted, and Adam found himself questioning whether his decision would bring about the positive change he hoped for or lead to further complications. Across town, Jack Abbott was spiraling out of control. The weight of his responsibilities and personal demons had driven him to seek solace in drugs and alcohol. Jabot, the company he had built and loved, was suffering in his absence. Diane Jenkins had stepped in to manage the day-to-day operations, but her role was only temporary, and the burden was immense. Kyle, Jack's son, saw his mother struggling and decided to take matters into his own hands. He believed that Diane should step down and let him take over as CEO. "Mom, you need to let me handle this," Kyle insisted. "Dad isn't capable right now, and you shouldn't have to bear this alone." Diane shook her head, understanding Kyle's frustration but also recognizing the complexity of the situation. "Kyle, I'm just a temporary caretaker," she explained. "Your father hasn't made any official changes to the leadership. We need to respect his wishes and wait until he's ready." But Kyle's impatience got the better of him. He began to undermine Diane's authority, making unilateral decisions and attempting to wrest control from her. His actions were driven by a desire to protect his family and the company, but they were misguided and disrespectful. Kyle's rebellion only added to the chaos at Jabot, creating rifts within the family and destabilizing the company further. Victor watched the turmoil with a calculating eye. He saw Jack's vulnerability and the discord within Jabot as an opportunity to strike. His plan to destroy Jack was set into motion, and he would stop at nothing to see it through. But his obsession blinded him to the collateral damage it would cause, not just to Jack, but to everyone involved. As the storm clouds gathered over Genoa City, the residents braced themselves for the inevitable clash. Victor's vendetta, Michael's warnings, Adam's struggle, and the internal strife at Jabot created a volatile mix that threatened to explode. Each person was caught in their own battle, and the lines between ally and enemy blurred. In the midst of this turmoil, an unexpected turn of events unfolded. Victor, driven by his rage, confronted Jack at Jabot. The confrontation was intense, a culmination of years of animosity and bitter rivalry. But as the argument reached its peak, Victor suddenly collapsed, clutching his chest in agony. He had suffered a heart attack.